Hey everyone, this is Sunkai here today. Today, I came to discuss about the future foundations of what Dragon Ball is coming up to be nowadays. So, what everybody's noticed that we're getting a new character for DLC Pack 9. Eh, so we're gonna have the Super Saiyan God Vegeta that everyone's talking about. So I'm like, hey, we're getting Super Saiyan God Vegeta. But now people just nowadays want they want more characters in the game. They're hoping they'll get another transformation, another an, another way of getting more content in the game, but which it does not concern to everybody that Bandai and Dims are not lazy. They are trying their best to make any content they have. Oh shit. And using every power in their might and skills to help out Dragon Ball community, to help out to make the game good. And people think they want a Xenoverse 3, and people got disappointed when they saw that they're getting more content. I'm like, why are we getting more content? I'm like, what's wrong with you? You guys should be happy that we're getting new content in the game in the first place. There's no way we can get Xenoverse 3 in a period of time as much as people want it or not. Let's be real. We're not gonna get Xenoverse 3. And it's not gonna happen because, like, how are we gonna get it? And then short period of time, how are we gonna, at the time, that just means they gotta waste their more time on it and just waste it. And it's not gonna happen like such a short period of time. I'm just saying, like, come on now. It's not like a easy progress. I mean, if y'all really want some characters, then that's what PC4 version's for. Mods and everything. Y'all can go crazy. But I know there's a few people that just say, yeah, we're getting more content, more, that means Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is getting more games, more content, more DLC characters, more story modes, even maybe more transformations. So what we know so far, a lot of people's thinking or hinting out that we are getting new races, like an android race, Kai's race, and a demon race like Deborah and Fu and Demagra, you know, all those characters. And when I'm thinking about it, like, so everyone's hyped up for it and stuff. So how are they gonna play out? To be honest, I don't even know. I'm not even sure right now at this point. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna go by like just based off what we have. Because we only have like what? We have Android 17, 18, 16, and 13, and Cell. Those are the only Androids we got. And back in Budokan Catcher 3, Androids can't charge. They only get charged when like their max power and stuff. But here, Androids can charge. But back then, they couldn't charge for nothing and stuff. So that's why it's so different and everything. So what I want to know is, what are your guys' thoughts on what the next characters that we're gonna get? Cause a lot of people think this is like just Super Saiyan God Vegeta and that's all we're gonna get. I'm like, no, I doubt that. There's probably gonna be maybe another DLC character. A lot of people think it's gonna be probably another GT character. Which, let's be real, I actually do want another GT character because we only have GT Goku, the kid version, all presets. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta and Gogeta, and now we have GT Pan, GT Trunks, and then we have now the new GT, baby Super Baby Vegeta. Now we actually have him in his actual state. So now, and we also got Nova Shenron, Ice Shenron, Omega Shenron, the 3 forms Shenrons, and Super Android 17. So when I think of another GT character, it has to be the last GT character because Oob will have to fit that spot in that criteria. So it'll make every Dragon Ball Z fan happy because Oob is finally getting attention. But I'm not judging, so I'll let Bandai do their due and let them focus on the character development. Let them decide what they want. It's not up to us to decide what characters they want us to make and what forms we should get. It's up to them. What do you think they can put? It's up to them what they can put in. To be honest, a lot of people wanted a lot of form like Super Saiyan Rays, Brawly Berserker form, Fusion, Pure Progress, Rose, which I understand. A lot of Evolution Blue, Ultra Instinct. Everybody wants a lot of things, but it's not an easy process. It's a well-going what's the word call it? It's a well-going long game development and everything. So in a way, you guys can't just rush them and thinking like, hey, we want this. If you guys really want this stuff, it's called Go PC. I'm just saying. If y'all really want this stuff, just go to PC. That's what PC is for. But nevertheless, I think Bandai should and DIMS are really doing their best as they can to support us Dragon Ball Z community, to support us and do what we do best. Support their game by playing it and keep progressing and be prepared for the next DLC and parallel quest that's coming our way. So now that we got that out of the way, I want to discuss about how what's the future for Super Saiyan God, Vegeta, and stuff, or maybe what's in the future for how is it gonna work. Well, I'm not gonna lie. People saying that Super Saiyan God Vegeta is gonna probably have a new preset, how he's gonna fight differently and everything. And that's how I want to see it. Like maybe he's gonna have a new preset probably, which I don't blame because he's gonna have a new preset and everything. So in a way, it's gonna be like, how is this gonna play out? How is this gonna work? A lot of people say it's gonna be quite interesting how this is gonna play out, and I'm kind of curious how it will work. Because Super Saiyan God Vegeta was pretty lit during the Broly movie. If y'all gonna see the movie, it's now available on DVD if you guys want it and stuff. So y'all can go check that out. And if y'all have the movie and you already seen it, then I'm telling you right now, I'm probably thinking Vegeta is gonna have a different move set and everything, and maybe even a yeah, basically a new move set. That's what I'm thinking of, and maybe a new stamina breaker, a whole bunch of stuff we can think of. And the one thing I do know is that if we get a new character, a lot of people think like Super Saiyan God Goku may not get a new moveset. I believe he's gonna have a new update, maybe another preset on him, where he has some of the moves like from Dokkan Battle, like the new Dokkan Battle movie characters like Goku Vegeta. If you got the Striker type Vegeta, he transforms to Super Saiyan God, does a big bang attack. He does the, the whole air ki blast, air ki wave orbs, and then soccer bops you, like straight up punches you so far like the 3 mountains, and then does a big bang attack. It's like a fiery, burning big bang attack. Now Super Saiyan God Goku, the technique type, you have him in the stance and does a God Bond attack to basically paralyze the opponent and makes him not move, and then he steps back and then shoots a red key or a Saphir in his hand and comes at you and does a lot of damage. I ain't gonna lie, that would be a pretty good preset for the Super Saiyan God Vegeta. I'm gonna say Vegeta. A pretty good preset for Super Saiyan God Goku if he had a new one. And in order for that to happen, I believe it's possible to say that Xenoverse 2 has gone really far to this point in time, to think that Bandai and DIMS are really trying their best to come up with new ways and find out what exactly they could possibly do in the future. Now enough about Super Saiyan God in the next DLC. Now a lot of people want to know what transformations that we may get over time and see what they have and capable of. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people say Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan 4 are gonna be the transformations. I don't really know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even really know. They say Super Saiyan God, I can actually believe. I can believe we can get Super Saiyan God as the next transformation. And the question is, who's going to train it to? I'm going to predict it right now. It's going to be Goku or Vegeta, one of the two, or they can probably train you. They both train you, one of the two. And then a lot of people want like Evolution Blue, Rose, and a lot of other transformations that they want. Now if I come down to this, how could we? A lot of people say where will Super Saiyan God balance out? Well, most likely you can see Goku's preset. You can tell where it balances out. It doesn't really do well in a lot of things, such as it does a lot of good in health. Definitely in the speed category. And I think I would probably say like at least Strike Supers, maybe. No, maybe not Strike Supers. Because if it were Strike Supers, that it could possibly be like beneficial for the whole team and the whole idea of Super Saiyan God. That or something else. I don't know. I don't know what could possibly balance. Because no, we only have one Super Saiyan God, and that was originally Goku. And then now we got like more content. Now we have Super Saiyan God Vegeta. So I don't know how Super Saiyan God will play out if we got it as a custom characters do it. So in a way, I'm thinking probably it's gonna probably be balanced type. But I don't know. A lot of people say what should it take. I don't think Super Saiyan God should take anything, because it's like, if I seen Super Saiyan God from Dragon Ball Super, it looks like it's a stamina auto recovery. Like it recovers your stamina and saves you a supply of energy. Because back then Goku had a hard time staying in the form as it is, but after he trained with Whis, learned to manifest his God Ki, oh, that was a lot easier for him to transfer Super Saiyan God like no problem. And Super Saiyan God is more like for a speed purpose than the whole Ki Blast strike super like Ki Blast type move, or increased Ki Blast supers such as Kamehameha or anything. But it gives him, but if anyone lower than a godlike level, like such as Emperor Khalifa and Kale, they couldn't handle Goku's regular Ki Blast. Kale could, she can push it back, but Khalifa had to run away from it because she couldn't be able to withstand the blast, and she's afraid if that thing hits, it's over. So now it comes to this question that we were saying, what will be the next DLC content that we may get? I'm not gonna lie, as you can see the character roster right now, see this is what the character roster has to come up with. Because this is where it stops at, right here. That's where it stops at. And then you got Goku Black from the pre-order. If you pre-order the game, you will get him. And then you got a DLC pack 1 and DLC pack 2 and then 3 and then part of 4 and then DLC pack for extra pack and then another extra pack. And last another extra pack and another extra pack, and these are just from the food thing, and then you got your custom characters. So in a way, so a lot of people think now where will Super Saiyan God Vegeta will be. I'm not gonna lie, he'll probably be in here, where another preset for Vegeta and stuff. So that's probably where he's going to be, and most likely that's where he's most likely going to be. And so therefore I believe there could be possibility that Super Saiyan God may have a balanced out type of aura, maybe not, who knows. I just really hope that it turns out alright. So in a way, oh wow, Jaren, you use it right off the bat. You use your ultimate right off the bat. So what I think or believe is that I believe there's gonna just be some more content overall. A lot of people think it's gonna stop. It should have stopped where Ultra Instinct was a character, but I said no. There's still more. I believe there's still more because people still haven't got some of the stuff that there's some still stuff that we have not noticed. So, in my honest opinion, I think the form I really want in the game for DLC 9 is Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Rage. I know this sucker did not just. Super Saiyan Rage, I think that was a really cool transformation because it was an aura over an aura. I don't know, a lot of people wanted that transformation. And just to see how powerful and capable of it was. And I ain't gonna lie, I would like to see my custom character go Super Saiyan Rage. That or Pure Progress. Now, Pure Progress, I was thinking and took into consideration ideas with that. Like, okay, for Pure Progress, it's gonna be for all races, so anyone can access the form. It can't be just like Saiyans or humans or everything. It's all races. And what I think about that, what I mean by that, I mean like how a Pure Progress works. People think and wonder like how a Pure Progress work. To be honest, I think it will work like different fighting styles. So wherever every form you transform into, on the first stage, like when you first like for hit, when he goes to his first stage, you have a different fighting style, and you can have up to different fighting style like your mentors. For example, you're playing a custom character, right? And you're playing as a male Saiyan. They give you like that. So then you want to have a different fighting style like Goku. For the first Pure Progress transformation, you have Goku's fighting style, like basically going for the Oden Tenkaichi logic, where you can have different fighting style like your mentors, and you fight exactly how they fight. And then once the Pure Progress activates, you basically got that in a nutshell. And then the third final progress is your last progress, and also what do you think it should work for? So you choose, for example, maybe Gogeta or Vegito for your last one. That's where you're gonna stay at until you get KO and reset your custom character's preset. Now, when I say for when I say Pure Progress and for all races, I believe it can work because I can see why people will say this may be a problem, because number one, it depends what race you are and what kind of person. If you're female Saiyan or female Earthling, where you have Earthling moves. No, I believe you can. I think Earthlings can have Saiyan combos and stuff, but I think Earthling, like females, may be difficult. They may have like the females in the group type of moves, but which is kind of okay, because I mean they can still be good, and especially if you play as a Videl type. So all you can do, Jordan, just do that blast. I'm surprised you're not doing your power rush technique, and you know it's gonna be quite easy to do. And now the one thing I do know is that that'll be a pretty good idea if a Pure Progress B is available, because you can just transform and you can just have different fighting styles of like any mentor you trained with. So that'd be really cool. And people who are Vegeta fans out there, you can have for Pure Progress Vegeta's fighting style. And just have fun with that. And once you do that, and you are just avoiding this L, aren't you, mister? So then once you do that, you can finally feel like at least you feel cool, because you got Vegeta's combos in you. And people, I don't know who would want Jiren's combos, but that's on them. If they want it, they can have it. I'm not judging. So that's what I think Pure Progress should be. Just a different fighting style, like any fighting type you can fight as. Now for me, I would really suggest like maybe more transformations over time. Like for example, I could see a lot of people maybe like for female Saiyans, maybe get like a Kefla transformation. I mean well, that I guess would be the same. Like maybe Kefla's hair color change, like you know when she goes different hair colors. That's pretty cool to see, you know. And it'd be really nice to understand like that, to see that in other transformations and everything, and how life goes on, you know. Now the one thing I do want to see is that a lot of people think like, why did we get this Broly buff form? Like a lot of people kind of didn't like that whole thing when they did that. Like they probably wanted like, I want a Broly with his base form, or the suppressed Ozaru form, which I'm gonna call it because it literally like suppressed Ozaru, but he has control. And every time he learns when he fights, and that's pretty cool. Or in his Super Saiyan form, a lot of people wanted that, but then you think about it, I guess this is like the most populated vote, and I guess it's like the only one they could do since they already had the Broly's max power form, and so it looked like it was easy enough to do it, and it looked like it can be done and stuff, such and such. So then that's why I was so able to do it, and so yeah. So then when it came down to it, they just said, let's let's just do this. And it's so funny. It's only true because let's be real, like if a lot of people got disappointed with the Gogeta as well when they saw like, wait, why is he only blue? I thought he was gonna come with his base form and Super Saiyan form. Well, I can see why. They're only going by like probably populated votes and probably doing something, entirely different. Let's be real. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, yeah, we have a base form Vegito, and he can go Super Saiyan. That seems fair. We should get a base form Gogeta. I mean, that would make sense. We get like, because a lot of people think in DLC 9 we can just get Super Saiyan God Vegeta. I think we're gonna get like total of maybe like 3 more characters. And a lot of people says it can't be from the Brawling movie because that wouldn't make any sense because you only got Vegeta, and then lastly you already got Broly in here. So nevertheless, I think it should be Super Saiyan God Goku as a preset, not as a DLC, because that'd be just a waste of money and a waste of character development. All you gotta do is just give him a new preset, maybe change up his combos a little bit, and then there you go. You got like a whole new Goku, in a way. So yeah, so I believe that it could be done either way and everything. So then now it comes down to like, so I'm going to say right now, if I had to guess, for the next following characters for after Super Saiyan God Vegeta, I would say it's gonna have to be it's gonna be well, probably gonna be an update for Super Saiyan God Goku, and then it's gonna load up the DLC content. So update Super Saiyan God Goku with a new preset and probably new Vulcan skill Super Saiyan God, and probably some other stuff too. And then for DLC, we get Super Saiyan God Vegeta. I'm making predictions now. Topo, a lot of people say maybe Topo, maybe the God Destruction Topo and stuff. And lastly, the last 2 characters would be Kale and Khalifa. And the reason I say Kale and Khalifa, because let's be real, you have like almost a half team of Xenoverse 7. You have Frost, you have Kaba, you have Hit, you have Chappa and Vados. Minus the Xenoverse 6, the Mechians and the robot, Metallo, I don't even know his name. I'm going to call him Robot. And then the Winnie the Pooh, anime Winnie the Pooh. And then you got those guys, but we don't count those. But you pretty much got the most cool people on the team, the most populated ones. And you have Kef. Oh yeah, you also have Kefla. And you can't really have a fusion without the actual people or the fusion counterparts. For example, you can't have Gogeta without Goku Vegeta. Then you just have like, what the heck? The game will not make any sense. Like, I guess you can guess that you have Goku and Vegeta, but you guess you can say that there's like, okay, there has to be Goku Vegeta fusion, but you gotta wonder like, what if one plays Goku, you always got Gogeta, and you can't have Gotenks without Goten and Trunks, even though Dragon Ball Z Open Tenkaichi did that already. They let you play as Gotenks, and they don't have Goten or Trunks as playable. And I think there's another game, but I'm not gonna remember. So yeah, that was basically what I'm trying to say. You can't have Kefla and not have Kale and Khalifa. Now transformation wise for Kale and Khalifa, I'm not gonna lie. Khalifa probably the easiest one. Kale, you might have to they might have to do something with that one because she's like a special case. So I'm guessing for the following time, I'm just gonna say Super Saiyan God Vegeta, maybe God Destruction Topo, and then Khalifa. I'm just guessing right now, because Khalifa would probably fit the category for that because she's so simple and easy enough. KO's kind of like a different one. She's kind of even harder to do. So I'm gonna say it right now. It's just gonna probably be just taking up so much and so much time and thinking to even come up with that idea. You know. So in a way, I think it's gonna be that's one of my predictions of what DLC content is gonna be. If they do somehow add KO as a fourth character for the DLC Pack 9, that's cool. That'll be a nice feature and touch towards it, and then a lot of people will actually like it, and it's gonna be great. And so forward, I think it is gonna be it's gonna be really good. I can feel it. It's gonna be really good. And now get back on the topic to the point where we're doing transformations about the Super Saiyan 4 thing. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Super Saiyan 4, that was a cool transformation since GT. I'm not gonna lie, and I like the form. It was very strong. Baby got destroyed, and then kind of died off once it got Super 17 on Mega Shenron. But I'm not gonna lie, Super Saiyan 4 was a threat to be reckoned with. And you got hit with a ×10, or you see Goku in that form, you know shit got real. But other than that, I believe that Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Now look how it is now. If you see how it is, like think about how is that going to work for a custom character? See, you have like this red, and you see some yellow in that aura somewhere. You see like little particles of it, and you got electricity around it, and then you got like a tail that moves around, and everything. And you got the hair, you got the fur. And I'm wondering how will this work as a transformation? Like how will Bandai and Dims work on this as a transformation? How could this possibly even do anything? Now let me tell you, right now, all I can say is it can work, but I just don't know how would it like benefit anybody from this. Like for example, like how will it balance? What does it focus on? When I shoot the time stick on how with Goku, it does about like a few. Wait, let me see how much damage it actually does. Let me see. Display input? No. Oh crap. Not display input. Display count. Okay. So max combo is. That's the combo. So let me just do the Kamehameha and see how much damage that does. So first, let me put Kibu on standing there. Let me see how much damage it does. So for a regular Kamehameha, it does. Oh, combo damage. Okay, so the regular damage is 1,000. That's when it's not charged. So 1,181 for damage. So if I fully charge it, it does 1,890 damage. For combo damage, it'll do 6,902. So basically, Super Saiyan 4 will probably increase your let's see. Didn't really increase much my Strike Super. It didn't really do much damage. Like so 1440. So not that much damage in the Strike Supers. So most likely in Ki Blast Supers, especially if it's fully charged. Look at that, 1,090 damage just for that. So if I do a regular Super Kamehameha, oh shoot, that wasn't charged all the way either. But see, it still does a lot of damage. It does a lot more damage than it did. Well, actually, let me see. Hold on, wait a minute. No, it did less damage than the Kamehameha. So most likely I'll focus on Strike Supers. Cause see, it still stayed in the. Let me see. Oh no, it's probably when only fully charged. Yeah, it does more damage. So yes, it focuses more like on Ki Blast with Goku, I'm guessing. That doesn't make any sense though. It should focus more like a Strike Super. It should be balanced like Strike Supers and Ki Blast. So if I shoot Kamehameha, let me see how much damage that do. 1,110? For Super, that's Super Kamehameha, so I'm guessing that makes sense now. Dragon Fist. Let's see how much damage that do. Oh, Jesus. 6. Does that say 6 or 5? Oh yeah, it says 6,280. So most likely for Goku is going to be basically Strike Supers and everything else with it. Yeah, I see. If I try to fully charge that in the combo, that ain't gonna work. Boom, 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 bop. Oh, bless me. So yeah, that's in the combo. If you can connect that, see, I can. So basically, just most likely strike supers with Goku. Most likely just strike supers. That's why I think. Well, it depends probably which transformation you're gonna go to. You can do the Vegeta one or Goku, but I'm kind of curious how will that play out. Now, Super Saiyan God, like I said, is most likely probably like a stamina saver. It's gonna save up your stamina every time you transform, and maybe also have auto recovery, so it may recover most of the majority of your stamina. So in a way, it's gonna be pretty basic in a way. It's gonna be pretty basic, and then it's gonna be like it's gonna be really interesting how it's gonna play out and how it's gonna work. It's gonna be really work. It's gonna be really cool. It'll be quite interesting how that works. Excuse me. So that's what I think was going to happen, and that's what I think how's it going to be. Now, lastly, what I want to tell y'all about is how well people now for DLC 10 or Extra Pack 6, you know, Extra Pack, I mean, Extra Pack 9, and or DLC Extra Pack 5, let's call it, or Extra Pack 6. I'm trying to remember which DLC 9 would be. Extra Pack 5 or 6. I think it's going to be like 6 or something. So, yeah, it would probably be 6. And then, so now people are wondering, like, how will DLC 10 will be like. What obviously when I think of 10, that's usually like the last first row, the first number. I'm gonna say alphabet. The first row of the numbers. And that's why I usually think of 10. That's the final number of basically the first number of the two digit number, but also the last number after the single digit. So basically, when I think about that, I think 10 is gonna be the final content of Xenoverse 2, where we have our last final DLC, which means they're gonna like grind and put every single thing you can think of. The forms we did not get since back in the previous DLCs, we get in this final 10 DLC. Now I'm just saying as a prediction. I'm just guessing this. I'm not sure. They can go up to freaking 20 at this point. If Dragon Ball Xenoverse to 20 DLCs, that's how you know this game is like the most popular and has the most content in DLCs wise, minus money and anime music pack, but character and adding more DLC content, nope. I've never seen any game that has that much content, or any Dragon Ball game that has gone that far for content. Usually Dragon Ball Z DLC games or DLC content usually is really short. They don't really go that high. This is like the only game that went really high on their DLC. So I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be quite interesting how this is gonna play out. Oh, I'm stupid. I put it on him. Alright. So what I think is gonna happen is basically it's gonna go down really quick like, and it's gonna be like a real easy going type of way for DLC 10. Now my prediction for DLC 10, if we didn't get, like, for example, we didn't get Super Saiyan 4 in that one, we got something different in that one in DLC 10, I would most likely say we'll most likely get, like, maybe we get Super Saiyan 4 in DLC 10 and we need to finally use the form in there, and then once the form is used, we can use the form in the DLC 10, so we have a better idea or an assumption. You know? That's what I think it's going to be like, and that's how it's going to be, and that's how I think it's going to work and have its most activeness. And nevertheless should have more idea and potential in the future. and more likely to do better. And most likely in the story, or better yet, more like in the assumption of Xenoverse. And now, with DLC 10, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna be like the biggest character roster. It's gonna have more than like maybe 4 characters. Because you just total limit DLC characters usually up to 4, 3, or 2. Most likely just 2. Usually that one is usually like that pre-order bonus, like Black Goku. That's usually like that one character that he did. But that's like one DLC, and he was on like a pre-order bonus. I think also Trunks as well, the Super one, Dragon Ball Super Trunks. He was a I think he was also an early access character. If you pre-order something, I think you pre-ordered like the other version or something. I don't know, deluxe. But I pre-ordered the regular, so I'm thinking that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna add like maybe not 4 characters, but maybe like 10 characters. Yes, I said it, 10 characters, because I believe it's probably possible they can add, like they're gonna add like ton of characters. They're gonna be the final DLC. This is where they draw the line. This is where this is gonna be like their final stand to make everything go to way it should be. When I say that, I mean this is the time and now to to make this game to its maximum potential. What I think when I say that, I mean there's gonna probably be a new story mode, a new more parallel quests. Usually with 10 new characters, gonna be like a lot of parallel quests, way more. I think parallel quests usually go up to like what, like maybe 6 or 7. No, wait, usually up to 4 or 5 parallel quests every time you gotta do DLC. Alright guys, sorry for that. I had to make a quick call. And nevertheless, I think DLC Pack 10 is going to have the most characters of all history. It's most likely going to have 10 characters. That's what I'm predicting. It's probably not going to be 10 characters. It's mostly going to be majority like 5 characters. I doubt it's going to be 10. That's way too much for them. That's a rhyme. So when I think of that, I really think it is possible to say that it could possibly leave the potential of saying that it could possibly work, and if it doesn't, I believe it's just gonna go down how it is. So for now, I say 10 characters because it's a DLC 10. You want to end it off with a bang, and just want to end it off with a good amount of characters that people have never seen before. Now, for example, the following 5 characters, the first beginning characters, I'm not gonna lie with you right now, I would say probably the rest of Super, or maybe not really Super, but maybe some forms that people didn't get to see. For example, since we're getting Super Saiyan God Vegeta and DLC now, everyone thought it's gonna be like Evolution Blue Vegeta, Topo, and Khalifa, and that's a done deal. I ain't gonna lie, that's what I thought too. But now we have scans, we have proof that we're getting Super Saiyan God Vegeta as a DLC, not as an update. Sadly, to hear that Vegeta Super Saiyan God is not gonna be updated. He's gonna be a full-out DLC character you have to buy, pay DLC. So when I think of that, Vegeta cannot be the only characters, which means we may get 2 or 3 more characters in the game. Maybe that's usually the total limit up to 2 characters, 3, or maybe 4. So basically, it's up to them how they work things, how the characters we're going to get, and see how it goes. For DLC 10, I believe it's going to be a total of 10 characters, because then at least the following characters will have some. And some of them may be extraordinary characters that we never get to see in Dragon Ball history. For example, what if for the first DLC, for DLC 10, the first character will be, it'll definitely, if it doesn't show Evolution Blue Vegeta, Topo, or them, or even Khalifa in DLC 9, they'll probably be in DLC 10. If they are in DLC 9, so the following character I want to see, if they don't show Evolution Blue, since they got Super Saiyan God, they're gonna have, like, think of Topo, then you have Khalifa and Kale. They're just gonna put Evolution Blue as a character, and then they're gonna have maybe an update for DLC 10. They're gonna have a new preset for Ultra Instinct Goku, where he goes the black, that he has the black hair one, but he has like more health. I think a little bit more ki and a little bit more stamina, but his I think he's more focused on his Ki Blast supers than his strikers. He kind of hesitant. And then they have, for the actual DLC, you have Evolution Blue Vegeta, since they're not gonna add DLC 9. Evolution Blue Vegeta. I'm gonna need more water after this. I think I'm about to tell this whole mouthful. They're gonna probably have Evolution Blue Vegeta. That's the first character they're gonna have. Evolution Blue playable Vegeta. Then the next one will probably be, I'm trying to think here, maybe Super Saiyan 2 Cabba, which I'm not gonna lie, Cabba really needs more attention, and he should have gotten like an update with the Super Saiyan Cabba, after the whole tournament, and maybe another preset for Hit, where he has that new move, that the Time Cage ability, where he can do what he did in Z Fight. That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what the move is called. It's called Time Cage. And so basically he just come at you with all directions, go boom, 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 and then just delivers a final blow, and just walks away. And while you're still taking damage. And that's what I think that should do for. But right now I'm getting off topic here. So the next thing I would say, for a DLC character, trying to think here. I know. That could be, these all could be presets as a DLC, but a lot of people thought it was gonna be preset for 17 turn to Dragon Ball Super, but that didn't happen. It was apparently a DLC you have to buy. So I'm just gonna say it right now. I would say, let's see, who did I say? I said Evolution Blue Vegeta. Oh, okay, I know now. And then, dang, my mind's a blur. I guess I didn't think it was kind of hard to do. Think of 10 characters. Oh, okay, here we go. Oob, they should definitely add, because come on, you have GT, Goku, Super Saiyan 4, Kid, but Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Omega Shenron, Ice Shenron, Nova Shenron, Super Baby Vegeta now, and lastly Super Saiyan 17. Come on now, you gotta have my boy Oob, including Majub in his regular form. Be really cool, and it'd be really cool to see that. And then lastly, that's the one GT character. That's the only one that's they're gonna add. I would say Goku Jr. I don't know, another kid character. It'd be really cool to see another kid character, but then think about it, you might well have Vegeta Jr. too, right? Goku Jr., Vegeta Jr. Add those two little kids, and just be really funny just seeing two little miniature Goku and Vegeta, but they're like their great grandkids and stuff. So it'd be really cool to see that. And then you add let's see, trying to think of what else you could add. Okay, so then that's pretty much it. Dragon Ball Super. I mean, I was gonna say Dispo, but I'm not sure I'll put him on the list as well, because you have Jiren, Topo, and then you can't really have the 3 squad without Dispo. So Dispo's gonna be on that list as well. And then it comes down to so we got Evolution Blue Vegeta, Oob with all his forms, with basically Majub and regular base form, Oob, his training with Goku and stuff. And then we'll have, let's see, I'm trying to think. Oh yes, now we're going back to Dragon Ball Z. The character that should have gotten attention, and we all know that Pycon is canon because he did appear in Dragon Ball Z as a part of the show. It was like an otherworld tournament, so which means Pycon is considered canon, but Goku just don't mention him, and that's why they're kind of really not adding him in probably Super, you know. But yeah, I'm just saying, Pycon definitely should be as a DLC 10 character. So that's Evolution Blue, Oob, Dispo, and Pycon. That's 4 characters. So that leaves those 6 more characters to go for DLC 10. Now for the next one, let's see. Who else was in Dragon Ball Z that did not show up? Now let's see. That's kind of tricky because Pycon was the only one I really thought that should have got more attention, because he was a really good ally and he was a really good fighter and he had probably a lot of potential. And it'd be really cool to see him being a playable character and then seeing how many players can actually be his main, you know. It'd be really cool to see that. So, and now it comes down to okay, so it'll be Pycon. So Evolution Blue, Oob, Dispo, and Pycon. That's 4 characters. Alright, so we need 6 more. So next one I would say, let's see. Now we're going back to Super, and Super doesn't really have much characters. Now I'm thinking about it, I would say probably the Universe 6 Namekians. Or yeah, the Universe 6. That's pretty much canceling up to past 5. So the 6 has 6 already, so that's up to, because I know it's 10, so 6, but sorry, I gotta do the math in my head, trying to think of how. Oh, so that's 4 more to go. Got 6, because that takes up 2 character slots probably. So that'd be Universe 6, so Evolution Blue Vegeta, Oob, Dispo, Pycon, and Universe 6 Namekians. So that's 6 already. So that's 4 more to go. 4 possible characters that could possibly be. Now, when I think of the 4, the last 4, if they add KO in the DLC 9, that's most likely that's pretty much we don't worry about KO. So I'm just going to say we're not worried about her. She's already added in DLC 9. So the next one probably from Super will probably be Universe 9. I would say Universe 9. Think about it. No, it's not, because they're not really they weren't really the strongest universe. And they by looks of them, they showed up for like the exposition match and the Tournament Power, and they really didn't show much potential in the match. Like, come on, you already have freaking Frost poison people. Do we really need this yellow wolf walking around with poison paws and just comboing you to death? He can probably poison you every time you fight. And if you have any transformation, you'll have like a big major drawback. If you transform and speed up the poisoning. So for example, if you already were Super Saiyan, he attacks you, and you go Super Saiyan 2, it speeds it up. Super Saiyan 3 just critically speeds it up even faster. And I don't even want to know what happens if you didn't turn Super Saiyan Blue. How fast would that process speed up? So yeah, I don't think Universe 9 should not be available as a character, but maybe they'll show up as like a little icon. You know, you can just see them walking, or maybe you can see them walk around. You can see them and stuff. You know. Now I would say like Universe 2, like the Ribrianna group, but let's be real. Oh dear God have mercy, I do not want to see them in there. I do not want to see the whole transformation. Goodness gracious, it just be ugh, no. So we're gonna leave Super out of this. That's pretty much it for Super, because I don't really advise any other character in the game besides that. Now we go down to a different path and different route. We go to Dragon Ball Super Heroes. I'm not gonna lie, I like Dragon Ball Super Heroes. I'm not gonna lie, that should be probably as the following 4 characters. You have Beat and Note, those 2 are the following. And then you have Cumber, the new Saiyan, the very powerful Berserker Saiyan, and that will be total of 7, 8, 9. That's 9. That means the last following character has to be another Super Can't be GT, because I don't know any other character from GT could probably fit that category. Dragon Ball Z, but I don't think there's any other character from Dragon Ball Z. So lastly, it has to be some Dragon Ball superheroes, or put your hands together, maybe Dragon Ball Legends Shaolin. I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte could be probably good for this, and he can probably make another point storyline. And those are my top 10 DLC characters that probably possibly, or am I predicting right now, that will have potential in the game of DLC 10, and most likely will do a lot better and for the final end of Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2 conclusion of DLC content. And the rest will just be like, you know, like the other stuff will be like just season passes and like other content. Like they'll still add content, but like no more DLC, like no more characters, just straight up like anime music packs, and maybe potentially like maybe update characters preset. For example, they can do update characters presets. Like every update, they can have presets of every characters. I'm not gonna lie, the updates I want to see for characters I want to update, definitely Cabba Super Saiyan 2. Cabba has been really, you know, just standing there with that basic form he has now, Super Saiyan. It's not fair that he has Super Saiyan right now. Like, see, like, look at this. Hold on, let me go find him. There he is. There's my boy. Like, look at him. He only has just Super Saiyan. And then it would be cool if he had another preset to go, like, you know, go to Super Saiyan 2, and it'd be really cool. And Frost, meh. I don't really want to see him go max power. I don't think we need to see that. We need to see that struggle transformation. Now, Jiren, I would love to see a new preset for him, like the full power version, and so he can fight the Master Ultra Instinct instead of just having this one. You know, that would be pretty cool to see the max power of Jiren as a preset, as an update. That would be really cool. And that would be really, really, really a strong fight and a really tough opponent. Now, for Broly, I can see there's another preset. Maybe they're gonna have him have what is it called? They're gonna have him as an updated preset. Maybe that might be the cool trick. Maybe in DLC 9, before DLC 9 comes out, they're gonna have a new update of some sort. They're gonna have an update saying like, hey, we have Super Saiyan God Vegeta coming out as a DLC. We'll give you Dragon Ball Z Super updates. So like Brawl's gonna have his Suppresso Zaru form and his Super Saiyan form, and that will be it for his update. And then they're gonna have like Super Saiyan God Goku is another preset, and then once the DLC 9 hits, then Super Saiyan God Vegeta will be in this category. The reason why I say that, because that's most likely where the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta preset fits in. A lot of people that probably won't say that won't make any sense, because what the heck, that's Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, not Super Saiyan God. And because Super Saiyan God Goku is separate from Super Saiyan Blue, that's reason. I understand that, and I very quite clearly see that they're very separate. But I believe Super Saiyan God Vegeta will probably be in the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, just because, see, look, he already has the armor from this preset, and so does this Goku. He has a preset from where he started. Because these are the presets they fought with Zamasu in. That's why they have these presets on. Because originally they only just had this. This is the only preset they had, and now they have the actual preset they actually wear nowadays. So now they're gonna probably put another preset for Goku. He's probably gonna have the same combos but different moves this time. This thing he probably maybe his ultimate may change too, because he may not have Spirit Bomb anymore. I believe that's probably might be the case. Or he may have still Spirit Bomb, or maybe not even Spirit Bomb anymore. He might change it to something, or maybe like the full power energy wave blast with that one hand technique or something. Or the next thing I would like to see, maybe Dragon Fist for Super Saiyan God Goku. That would actually be pretty cool. But nevertheless, that's probably the updates I would love for characters to have. And the next update, the main thing update I want to, before I end this video, the main update that people want to see nowadays is custom aura change. And I'm not gonna lie, I do not disagree with that, because I agree that we should have custom auras as in the game. Because what if people want to have, because nowadays people just mod the game on the PS4 and have their darkness mixture charge, and people wonder, wait, you can't have that. You can't have that. In Rage you can't have it either. You can only have it like only only these characters can have it, and people getting confused like, wait, how do you have that? That's not possible. So yeah. So in a way, I believe there should be a lot of content in here, and those are my, like I said, those are my top 10 characters I want for DLC 10. Before I end this video, I'm gonna repeat the following 10 characters. First one will be Evolution Blue. They don't add on DLC 9, so they're probably not by the looks of it. Oob with both presets, Majub and Oob. So it's gonna be preset, so not gonna be like another transfer. It's not gonna be a separate character, you know. Third one will be Dispo. The fourth one will be PyCon. 5 and 6 will mostly be the Xenoverse 6 and the Mechians. 7 and 8 and 9 will most likely be Dragon Ball superheroes like Beat and Note with all their forms, and Cumber. That's the 3. And last one, I would have to say it would have to be a Shaolit. That's my last prediction. I believe, because he's Dragon Ball Legends from a different part in the world. So I think that, or for number 10, I will believe from Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Android 21, from all her presets. You got like the regular one from when you first counter her, basically which looks like a Kid Buu, like basically where she has like black. Let me go back. Just basically look like this, but those type of eyes, you know. And then there's like the pure evil one, like this one, like the all purple, and then like there's a good one with all her presets. And that is all to say.